Hello fellow fraggers, my name is Frag, and today we're going to take a look at the 1.8.1 update in FragProShooter. Now maybe you can see that this video is a lot longer than it usually is for the updates, and that's because I decided to sort of change the format. So usually I like to rank all of the cards in 3 minutes and just introduce all of these new things that are in the update. But now I decided to change things up. Last time I ranked both Volcano and Zapgirl in A tier, and they turned out to be a lot better than that. So I decided to just give some predictions, but not really rank them because I got my last predictions very wrong. So it's probably good to just wait a little bit before I say how good a card is. And I mean, this update is just crazy. Like, there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to talk about everything that happened in this update in under 3 minutes. That would be just crazy. So with that said, I think we can go have a look at what just happened in Frag. So I mean, if you've been following anything since the update, you will know about the implants. And I'm definitely not the first one to talk about them. But I mean, I have a lot of things to say about implants. So first of all, if you don't already know, implants are sort of like frag power that you can put on every single card, and it maxes out usually at about a 10% buff on different stats. So I've been fiddling with them for about 4 or 5 days now. So I'm gonna show you what I got since then. And actually, we're gonna do a little unboxing for legendary implant chest. I decided to buy one, and I just figured why not show my unboxing on YouTube. So here you go. But for now, let's just show what I got and what I think works and what I think doesn't work. Um, so I'm just going to use Duality as an example. I've been playing her a lot recently. If you've seen me on the Duality comeback, I'm like top 6 right now, top 8. Oh, I'm gonna have to get on that. I won't get top 10 anyway. Um, yeah, let's take a look at implants. So I haven't really maxed out any of them. I don't have that many implants for now. I have a few at least. So I can tell you guys what I think works the best as implants right now. Obviously, we're all trying to figure them out in real time, and I mean, nobody really knows what they're doing with implants at this point, I think. But some people think that they're super crazy and they're gonna change the game. Some people just don't notice them, and honestly, I'm right in the middle. Like, I have no idea what's gonna happen with them, but I honestly think it's not that big of a deal. Because I mean, most people will have at least a few implants, and even the pay to win tryhards that are gonna buy like 2,500, 1,000 chests and get all the implants maxed out. It's just a 10% buff. So I mean, of course, it's a big deal, but I don't think that's gonna change the method that much. I mean, not as much as frag powers probably. Anyway, so what I think works with implants are really slow effect. Definitely works. What I got also is actually this fire effect, and I mean I'm not sure I understand how it works. It's a little bit weird because it's not actually like giving a burning effect like Duncan or Volcano, but it's sort of like poisoning. But I mean, I can talk about this in another video. I'm just trying to figure them out, and yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. And of course, there's like fire rate increase, there's damage increase. I have a lot of them, and I think I'm gonna do a video on them in the future. Well, actually, let's upgrade this one a little bit. Yeah, there's also like obviously there's 4 types of implants, and you can have one of each type on every single character. So yeah, this is the implants I have right now, and I think now's the time to actually unbox an implant. And by the way, as I said, like implants, they're not really that good. I think people are really overreacting because like it's only a small difference. If you compare that to like some frag powers, implants are really not that crazy. But I mean, they still are very big. They still can make a big difference. So you should definitely watch out for implants. And that's why I'm buying a legendary chest right now, because like I'm not gonna max out every single implant, but I like to have a few just to get around. So here we go. Are you guys ready? This is like one of the biggest purchases I've done since I have the game, because like I practically never buy stuff with my gems, so I guess I'm saving up to something like that. So let's see what we have. So at first, some chips which are used to upgrade the implants. Now, actually, these are going to be like all of the common ones, which I don't really care about. Walk speed, that's good, but I already have a ton, so it doesn't really matter. Ability duration, that's good. Damage boost, that's also good. Health regen, I don't care. I don't care about that. Oh, it's actually pretty good because this one is new, I think. Damage boost. Oh, there's a ton of them. That's really nice. Yo, I'm gonna be able to have that at a super high level. That's really nice. Oh, wow. Max HP 20 epic ones. I'm gonna have fun with that, guys. Like, that's really good. Wow. And ability cooldown, legendary. I'm very happy with that. I could not have hoped for better, probably. There's a lot of variety in there, and I'm gonna try stuff out. And I'm going to talk about implants in my next Fragging Fridays. I'm gonna try some things out this week, and we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys maybe some combos with implants and cards that I like in this episode. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And now we can jump into the next thing that happened in this update, which is Frag Force OPS. I really like that, honestly. Oh, and we have a reward ready. Let's just open that real quick. So let me explain here. Oh, it failed. Dude, this is crazy because like, all right, let me explain first of all. So OPS is kind of a way to farm implants, and I think it's a really cool concept. And I'm happy that they introduced that because it can help like anyone get a lot of implants. Of course, like these 5 stars difficulty are not the easiest ones to get, even for me, because like just you saw there I failed one, and I don't think I think I failed 4 ones in a row of these 5 stars difficulty. I'm really unlucky on those things. Anyway, so I think if you I think I'm gonna give you a few tips here for what I think works for these missions. So by the way, first of all, if you have the 3000 gems to buy the 2 other spots, I think that's actually a really good investment, because like this is gonna be there forever, so you'll be able to get a lot more implants in the future. Now, of course, if you don't have the gems, don't pay to have them. It's actually not that big of a deal. It just, I think, is the best way to spend gems. First one is, I think, the most important one. If you plan on using cards, this is common sense, by the way. So if you plan on using some cards in your day, don't send them in a mission, because you're not gonna have them back. Sometimes you just forget and you want to get that reward, but it's important to remember that this award is really not that good unless it's that nightmare operation, which is an epic implant chest. So maybe if it's the nightmare operation, you might want to use your main cards, because they're I assume the highest level ones. But if not, probably just don't send them. So also, maybe my tip number 2, if you're a lower level and you have like not super high level cards, I would suggest that you, if there's like some kind of if there are missions that you have like no chance of getting, so for example, maybe your success rate below the mission is like something like 25%. If it's the case, then I think it's smart to just send your worst cards to just swap the operation. You can swap it with these kind of like tokens, but it's 1 a day, so you might not want to just use them all. So if it's a really hard mission, the best thing is probably just to send your worst cards and just expect to fail it, just to have a rotation and get easier missions. As you can see here, I'm filling in the mission. Since this is a 1 difficulty, I'm sending in like my worst level cards, because I mean the success rate is 100%, so it doesn't matter. Now this one is 5, so what I like to do with 5 is send like these sort of cards, like say my JB. I don't really use him. He's level 12 and he's got a frag power. And by the way, yes, frag powers count. So if you take, for example, like this bot mama, so you can see the success rate is 51%. If I grab Dr. Frost, which is at the same level as bot mama, it just went up 1%. So 1% doesn't really matter, but it adds up. So yeah, frag powers count. If you have a lot of frag powers on a card, you're gonna get a lot more value out of him. Now, of course, the fact that the card is legendary or not doesn't really matter. So take, for example, this Baron Voodoo, 51%. If I switch it out to Frisbee, which is an epic, 51%. Jet, still 51%. So yeah, it's always the same thing. So what you want to do is really send the cards that you might not use a lot, but that have either frag powers or that really high level for some reason. Say you used fast upgrade. This is when it comes in handy. All right, so now that's a 60%. It's not great, and I can say that all of the missions with a 60% win rate, I have failed at this point. I'm really unlucky, but cross the fingers. Let's hope this works, and we will send them. And I'm gonna be collecting them tomorrow when I wake up. Alright, so now that's Frag Force OPS. Honestly, guys, Frag Force OPS is a really easy way to get some implants. So if you don't have so many gems, this is the way to get them. So go and grind in that Frag Force OPS, and you will not regret it. Anyway, let's move on to the character buffs and nerfs. Actually, wait, before that, we're gonna talk about Darius, which is so here is the deck that I'm gonna use for the rest of this video, just to show all of the buffs and nerfs. By the way, Crystal and Fidelio have been buffed, and Takeshi and Volcano have been nerfed. So yeah, let's go. So first thing I want to talk about is Darius. So right, that's a strong opponent. I'm gonna lose because like this deck is not really balanced, but yeah. So Darius, I've seen people say that he's like so bad. Honestly, guys, I think Darius is good. I'm gonna make my prediction that he's an S tier card, and of course, a lot of cards for me are in S tier. So for example, like Oli or Dr. Crow. But the reason why he's so high is because like he's got pretty damn good damage. By the way, he is level 10 right now. Like the reason why I think he's good is because like he's got really nice mobility and his damage is okay. And like it's a little bit stupid how like some little mobility boost, like his ult is super useful. And all right, we got him. It's just a little step forward, but it can help you like get through maybe Zap Girl towers or Takeshi ults or stuff like that. It's really useful, and it can even like knock cards off the map. So let's try something here. Is it gonna work? Ah, it didn't quite work. I still have to improve this way, but like you can definitely do stuff with this ultimate ability. Like you can use it like Striker maybe, and that's why I think he's good. But I mean, we're gonna see this season. I'm gonna try him out this week, and next week's Fragging Fridays, I'm gonna be playing him. Anyway, so I think this is my review. He looks like a really good card, but he needs skill. It's not like the other cards that are super easy to play. This one looks like a little bit hard to play. So yeah, now I guess we can talk about the buff. So first of all is Crystal. So now, by the way, I have a few implants on her right now. So don't get confused by the gameplay. She's got a little bit more damage now, and she can slow enemies down. Now her ult is has also changed a little bit with knockback. So I think that's enough to make her a really actually a meta card. So obviously, like maybe she's not gonna be this season. I don't know. It's just predictions at this point, but she does look really good. Now the one card that I really like now that he's buffed is Fidelio. So Fidelio have one of his frag powers, and it's actually probably the best ones. And look at what he can do. This damage is stupid. We're gonna jump into a game after this one. obviously I won. I lost this, but we're gonna show what he can do with the kind of damage he has now, because like he's got now a more better fire rate with his main fire and inside his little robot thing. So he's actually really fun to play now, and I don't know why nobody's talking about him. Like, he is dumb. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna try something. So obviously, like, for one thing you can do is just like say I'm gonna place my turret here, and just watch how quick I can just. He melts. Oh, actually, actually he almost got me. So Fidelio, guys, try him out. He's really fun. Easy meta? I don't think so, because like he's big and he's slow, but he deserves a little bit of love. Because yeah, like of course you're still gonna have trouble playing him maybe because like he's slow and it's not that easy to get kills with him. And like look at that, his turret is actually pretty good with AI. So you don't really have to play him either. Like, yeah, alright, so let's just put that here and see what he can do. I actually haven't really tried this strategy yet. That's not even me shooting, that's my other turret. Let's get out of this one and place another one, because I have like two at I have a frag power that lets me place two. So that's actually... Whoa, okay, thanks. Ah! Yeah, maybe I overrated that. Maybe it's not as good as I thought, because this bot is also this guy is also a bot. So yeah, we still got a Queen Unicorn. Let's place it here. Maybe it's a better spot. This may not be like a good strategy, but it's fun. Actually, let's. Oh, am I dead? Oh, Sogeki. This is a Sogeki moment. Anyway, I think you guys got the drift. He's fun and he's got lots of damage. Maybe not meta card, but still very interesting. I'm gonna try him out with AI also. I don't know if he's good or not. We're gonna see. Anyway, so next is the Takeshi nerf. It's not actually that big of a deal. It's just a small change. Oh, actually, I'm not on the right on the right path. It's just a small change is in his health buff from like 250 to 125, I think. So with his ult, so I think he's a little bit worse. He's still really good. One of the cards that is really easy to play and that can destroy like a team with one ult. So be careful with him. And he's gonna stay in S tier, I think. This is like a pretty safe prediction for me. Anyway, next one is Volcano, and I'm just gonna talk about this quickly. He's just got like a small damage nerf, not that big of a deal. A little bit like Takeshi. I mean, this is I don't know why they nerfed him. Like he was an interesting card and like not that broken, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they nerfed Volcano and not Stilo. I don't know why they nerfed Volcano and not Archon. I don't know, guys, but they nerfed Volcano, just some small changes. Volcano is still good. He's still got incredible damage, and I don't know if Fidelio has more damage now, but he's definitely less consistent. So so yeah, he may not be as good as Volcano. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. Of course, there's like some bug fixes. I don't really care about bug fixes, guys. It's just some small stuff. Of course, like when they actually fix bugs, it's nice. But you know, a lot of the times, like they introduce bug fixes and it just means more bugs. So yeah, I don't know what to think now. Yeah. Also, one thing I should say is there's gonna be like anniversary events this season where you can get like some good legendary chests. Now the only thing I need to say with these challenges is that you need to buy the most expensive pack in all of these. So for example, now I have 144 gifts, 144 gifts, and 36 gifts. Even though you may want to buy the last one because it's cheaper and you get the chest instantly. All you care about really is the stars, because it's with the stars that you will be able to get the implants. And if we compare like the gift to star ratio, the ratio in the first two ones are a lot better. So always buy the more expensive gifts, and you should be able to get to the last legendary implants chest. And it's possible that you don't get there. I mean, I've done the math and it's really close. The amount of stars you can get is like 690 at max, I think 690 if you buy all of the 144 gifts to 115 stars. So I think that covers about everything that has happened in the update. Of course, I'm gonna talk about this more in my Fragging Fridays and in my other videos, but yeah, I hope you guys like this video. It was longer, but I hope you guys don't mind the fact that it's longer and that I take more time to talk about these things, because these updates, like, they matter honestly. Like, they will change completely this season and how the game is played, and it just takes a little thing to go wrong to just completely imbalance the game. So like, take for example Stella. So I think it's actually really important to cover the updates and show what's happening in the meta. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. And if you and if you're still watching, thank you so much for the view. You are appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.